Mute. Nu kan alle høre dig. Prøv at sige noget.
Hello.
Hello. Alright, let's switch to the BBL. Alright, hello buddies. Hello everyone. We are just about ready to begin the finals of BBL3. I'm so excited. This is really cool. It's the first time I'm gonna use my Stream Deck to control this. Hopefully I set it up right. We'll see. Now what we need right now is for the boys to come online. We still need Klajd. He has not started his stream. And then we need them to roll for the map as well. Let's see. Can we get him on? It seems like his stream has not started yet. So Karond is, he's already ready. He's at Warband rating 3,847, which is just insane. All right. Hey Nanashi, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, he's not online. Well, hopefully he will in a moment. And then I'm just gonna go over after they roll the what map they are gonna do and what scenario. Then we're gonna go over a bit of information on their warband. I can't tell you everything, but I do have their leader and 2 heroes that they have sent me information about. So we're just gonna go over that. Oh, we have music from someone. Klajd! Klajd in the house. Let's go full screen. There we go. Good luck to both of them. All right. Cool. We don't need that one. That one. Klajd and Karond, I got you both. All right. So I'm gonna be switching back and forth between these 2 people. As one ends his turn, I'm gonna switch to the other. So you should be able to see both sides in this entire stream. Yep. Got it, Klajd. Got it, buddy. Got it, got it. Nanashi, well, not a pro though, but I can cast my BBL4 matches now. Awesome, buddy. Good evening, Alucard. That is so cool, Nanashi. That's so cool. It's a really cool thing if you cast them yourself, or if you guys want me to cast some of your matches, I would gladly do it in the same manner as this. But I just need to know in advance, and probably a Wednesday would be best during my regular stream schedule, you know. One day you'll have to explain to me how you're doing this magic stuff, Klajd says. Good, buddy. Good quality. So yeah, you can roll for the map and scenario. Yep. They can start.
I don't know if it's coming across on the stream, but on Discord you sound like a robot once.
Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't. All right, let's see. They are in the match. Both of them, I see them there. So we just need them to roll for the scenario and map. Or did they already? Is that why? All looks good? Okay. So they rolled for the map already. Okay. Then I'm just going to switch to this page. There. So you guys can see both sides. And so we have Klajd on the left side. That's his map. That should be. Yeah. And then you on the right you have Karond. He went back out. Back to camp. I don't know. What do you guys... Oh, the rating. Oh, okay. Yeah, they are re-inviting. Okay. I guess they rolled for the map and scenario already. There we go. Klajd is coming in. And Karond. Good. Okay. Good to go. All right. Ready button. Smash it. So on the left we have Klajd, and he has 103 out of actions for and 72 against. He hasn't lost any characters during his PvE matches, was what he told me, and yeah, that is some pretty decent statistics. That is from the PvP matches only, so that is okay. He has his leader, Rudiger von Falkenberg, which we see in the screen there. Right, one is starting. Oh, that's a bit of a delay. Okay, that's fine. So, Rudiger, who has a purple hammer, he has a purple shield, and a purple great hammer as well. He has Insult, Burn the Witch, Sidestep, and Exhaustion. He told me that he can use this character to pin down or catch any ranged characters. So that is going to be very, very interesting, because Karond actually has quite a few ranged characters. Then one of them being his leader, of course. And then we have the tank aspect of that character, because he is a sidestep and shield wielding melee character. Then we have Humbert Vierno, which is his Templar, Knight Templar. He is wielding a helmet and purple axe, a purple shield, and a great axe that is purple as well. He has Insult, Defensive Stance mastered, Adrenaline Rush, Strong Blow, Staggering Blow, Hardy, and Armor Proficient mastered. Resilient and Anticipation mastered. So he is just pure tank. He has Gustav Maul as well. Gustav is a Templar hero that is the brother of Humbert, and they are basically identical, was what Klajd told me. There's a slight difference in the actual stat points, but otherwise they are very identical. Yeah, I'll zoom in, Nanashi. This is just during the deployment. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. This is not going to be the way it is for the entire match. Trust me. So now we have Karond on the other side. He has 144 out of actions for and only 27 against. That is also just in PvP. So he has really had a really good run so far. His leader, Guntram Eagle Eye, is a Witch Hunter captain, of course, and he is a very, very good ranged character using dual purple crossbows. Crossbow pistols, sorry. Dual purple crossbows, that would be pretty nasty. But he has plus 8% to hit. I know that he has the Trial by Pain as well mastered, so that is going to be really nasty. Along with the headshot and high movement, also wearing heavy armor, if I'm not mistaken. Then he has his Zealot, LGT, Matthias Holzer. Matthias is using a purple bow, with, again, extra plus to hit. And he has mastered Trial of Pain and really good movement. Trial of Pain does add a lot of damage, and he will always aim for the heroes because, well, they have more attacks. So that really makes sense. Then we have Kurt Truthbearer, which is his warrior priest. Yeah, and he adds armors to all his allies and can heal them. And he can also boost initiative and just be all out annoying. I faced Karond as well, and that guy is really a pain. He acts as a support character, but he doesn't put him into any fights because that would compromise him. So it's better to keep him at on the side and just buffing, spending all his points on that. He has a purple Sigmarite Great Hammer just in case, but it does provide the minus 12% curse reduction and minus 10% curse reduction on his amulet, or Divine Wrath, as I think it is. So yeah, that is going to be really interesting. Keep an eye on these guys. Yeah, the heavy armor on Karond's Witch Hunter, you can see right there. Alright, the movement has begun, and we're going to switch to Klajd and the screen for him. You can see the initiative ladder at the top, so we're going to switch between them. There's a bit of a delay on Karond's stream. I don't actually know why, but it's nothing I can change anything about. I will be switching once we know that the turn has changed. So yeah, this is going to be interesting, Fenrir.
Okay, so right off the bat, who do you think is going to win?
Ah, that is an interesting question. I think that these are really good players, both of them. And Klajd does have a really melee-heavy warband, which could prove to be really annoying. Oh, the trap. It's a trap for Karond and his range characters. If he can catch him off guard, like I did with Karond's Witch Hunter Captain, which I actually managed to take down by some lucky chance. But yeah, I mean, Klajd, I think he has a chance to pull this off if he doesn't get hit too much with the ranged, because he has two ranged on Karond's side, and these guys, I mean, they shoot and things really hurt. Hitting the traps, Klajd, that's not good. All right, and you can see at the top there, because both of them are going to be blue since we're seeing it from their perspective. But you could see at the top it says Karond. So now we're at Karond. Just so you guys know. Yeah, Fenrir?
Yeah, but I'm looking at the... I'm just starting to look at the morale. They're pretty similar in the morale bar damage-wise. So I think they've been building up leadership, both of them.
Definitely.
Which, of course, is what everybody should be doing in this progression league, as Karond has been demonstrating a lot.
Yeah. Holding out is really important.
Yeah, but looking at numbers like that makes me think, okay, they are building very similar teams. Where you point out that Klajd actually has the melee emphasis, and Karond has gone the range way.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that Klajd has enough range resistance that this is going to be interesting, because otherwise Karond can actually just run, hide, and shoot. Yeah.
But, I mean, hopefully he won't, because that would just be plain boring. But yeah, it's a definite strategy, I feel. That could be a thing.
Because, as we also said, if Klajd can catch up to his range guys, especially the Witch Hunter, that's going to put a huge dent in the damage output of Karond.
Hey, Paliard, welcome to the stream.
So that might actually be an incentive for Karond to like protect his captain.
Definitely.
By running away more often than staying in.
I need to remember to switch. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I just noticed that Karond was complaining a bit about it being too open. Or was that Klajd, actually? I think it was Karond. There we go. Erdmann's turn. But it's a very open map, this one. Yeah, the sounds are a bit off.
Which could hurt both players, I think.
Yeah, it could.
I mean, Karond won't have enough cover to hide his art, and Klajd won't have any cover to sneak up on the archers.
True. It looks like Karond is pulling back just a bit here on the side. Yeah. And yeah, as I said, Karond is a bit behind on the movement, so we might switch a bit early for some of them. It's a bit weird that Klajd's fill out the screen nicely, but Karond's doesn't. That is odd. Oh, okay. It's working. I hope you guys can see. Fine. Just fine. Klajd, pick the map. Okay, cool. Nanashi. That's why. That is, I mean, and that's a good move on his part. And he does have a ranged zealot there. He does have some ranged.
Well, it's not gonna be anything compared to what Karond is bringing.
No, definitely.
I think the zealot is running around in light. Might help.
Yeah.
It might help Klajd a little bit with those arrows that are going to be raining down on him. And again, the shield and helmet, that's going to help a little bit.
Yeah. So if you're wondering, we're not hearing Karond's sounds because I didn't tell them to, one of them, turn off the music. Maybe I should have. But Karond actually just turned off all the sound. He's not transmitting any sound, it seems. He is being very cautious, but I mean, that makes sense with the range firepower he is packing.
Is he, and that's actually the beauty of the low rank fights, I feel, is that you're not running away as much as you're trying to outmaneuver your opponent.
Exactly.
But in the higher rank fights, you know that if I engage, I am committed to this fight, and any unit I lose is going to be terrible.
Yeah.
So people tend to get a lot more careful once you get higher in the ranks, and I think that's a little bit sad because that's not interesting from a perspective, from a viewer's perspective.
Exactly. I mean, and that, I think sometimes I've heard people say that more time is boring in PvP, and I can see that if people do this. If you're just gonna go and stand behind a wall that is right next to where you started, yes, it's gonna be boring.
It's gonna be a waiting game until somebody gets an opening, and then we're gonna see some action.
Yeah.
And I think that's a little bit of the charm of the low rank, where you don't really see all that hiding and staying behind cover and sneaking about. It's more like, I'm gonna sneak around this side and see if I can catch you on the.
Definitely. I mean, it seems like it comes around rank 4 or 5 that people tend to be a bit more cautious. I don't know. I think I get why Karond is doing this, but I actually feel it's a bit sad to just go and hide behind your cot right away. Maybe just a bit. That might just be me. I mean, he could have advanced a bit more and found a place a bit further ahead. Maybe got some pot shots off. I don't know. He has 1% on his fail to cast when he's cast twice on the second one. And what? Oh, he's not going to cast anymore now. Okay. Hey, Yarpa. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Only one ranged henchman for Klajd. Karond definitely has ranged advantage, and it will probably wait for Klajd to come to him. Yeah. And I mean, ranged advantage when you have one extra ranged is not really that big of a deal. I mean, if you built your warband around being ranged, I could see going
really
that cautious.
One extra range.
No,
he has 2 hero range.
He has the leader, and he has one.
The Lad's Got Talent.
Lad's Got Talent henchman. Yeah.
Yeah. So he has what, 6 shots?
Yep.
Probably 7.
Yeah. But I mean, if you say ranged advantage, I would say, oh, you need a warband that is built for ranged to have that privilege of actually saying, oh, I'm just gonna stay here. Because look at Klajd. Klajd is actually setting up in a building a bit further down the road. This is gonna be a waiting game.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is going to be quite the waiting game, and that's why I say, if you just went ahead to find each other, and then you could set up. But I don't know. It's more time.
I mean, I've always liked the idea of just selecting a route and just go, okay, I'm just gonna commit to this attack and put all my guys forward this way, because usually you see people doing this. They're splitting up in buildings, they're trying to cover flanks and all such things. So once you push through with that massive pillar of guys, it's going to be too late for them to stop you. And they're either going to surround you and kill you, or you're going to break through and slaughter everything.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, he actually has 2.
Damn, well, he's gonna need it as well.
Huh. Yorick Rosenbach.
I mean, it's safe to say that we will see a lot of armor of cheese today.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's 2 witch hunters.
And the Templar fights are gonna be, I wouldn't say boring.
No, but borderline boring, because it's just gonna.
They're not gonna get anywhere.
It's just gonna be board versus board.
A new round has started.
Okay.
That being said, so far the feedback on the BBL4 has been extremely, and we already knew it would be.
Yeah, of course we did. But yeah, it seems like, I mean, we have the PS4 community as well, running with almost the same rule set, and they are really enjoying it. And it seems like the 16 players we have on PC are really enjoying it as well.
I mean, we're gonna be seeing a demon hunt. Or
2.
Are you gonna be streaming that?
No, unfortunately, they had some issues because they both have pretty bad upload speeds, so they can't really stream.
No, but at some point.
At some point, we'll have.
At some point, we're gonna have to try and get a streaming of the demon hunt, because I think that's one of the more innovative things we've implemented in the rules.
I really like it. I really like it, and
I'm just surprised that we already have 2 guys that have rolled that reward.
Yep. I mean, I'm gonna be interested to see how people will use tactics to get around the demon, because people are already scheming. How can you actually deal with the demon? How can you deal with a horror? Which demon is the best one to pick and go up against? It's really, really interesting.
Do you even want to fight the demon, or should you just get as many of the secondaries
exactly
as you can and just get out of dodge?
And maybe at this point in the tournament, it would be better to just go for as many of the optionals as you can, and then hope that hope that the demon doesn't destroy you. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Dang, he's not making his climbs today. Yarpa says, hide and shout is actually very effective. Doing this most of the time with my Skavens. Take down the biggest threats and go all in. I agree. But we need to remember that this is PvP, and right now Klajd is doing all the work here. He's the one that is actually advancing and keeping on advancing every turn. He's not camping. I think we did make a rule about this at some point. Didn't we?
I don't think we did an actual...
Not an official rule, but just a come on, guys.
Yeah, we emphasize that people should not just stand in a spot and wait for the other team. That's not fun.
I kind of... it was after my fight with Kittenpaw, I needed to iterate that I was not standing still. I was moving through the buildings to hide my idol. And the thing is that... Oh, I need to switch, sorry, to Karond. Oh, whose stream has dropped. Oh, I lost Karond. Sorry. Let's see if we can get that back. But I had that against Kittenpaw, and I kind of iterated that if you move every turn, if you move your people every turn, you're not camping. Then you're strategically moving forward.
I think I suggested at one point, if you have 4 rounds of the match go without anybody picking up any wordstone or anything, we should say that's idling.
Yeah. Or just at least, I mean, if you just stand, if Karond is gonna stand in one spot and just overwatch or ambush and buff for 3 turns, that is camping. That is staying in one spot, waiting for your enemy. That is not cool. That is uncool.
But again, he is playing the advantage of his warband. He does have the ranged advantage, and if he can get pepper shots off on Klajd before they start melee fighting, he's gonna be ahead.
Wasn't it Karond's turn? Yeah. Okay. Wow. We have quite the delay on Karond here. Sorry. Oh. I know.
I have delay everywhere.
I know we do have that, but it could be an issue. Blocked. A shame that high ground would have been great. Oh, he's not. Okay. Your turn. Karond is chatting. Oh, he's just writing for the stream. I'm happy with him so far. I saw he cast armor twice. What? Does he realize it's his turn? Okay. He hit a trap. And then ambush. Okay. That was a bit weird, wasn't it? He kind of spent his entire turn chatting for the stream.
I mean, Karond is, he's telling why he's doing the things he's doing right now, which is camping.
But describing why you're camping and just letting the timer run out, that is truly not okay.
Well, he's gonna be standing around camping anyway, so we might as well just use the timer to...
He will enter a next map soon. Okay. Okay. Yarper agree on the part to not stay in one spot and wait for the other to make a mistake. You can hide and move at the same time. Exactly. And I mean, Karond is a really experienced player. He should not need to do this. I'm just talking straight here. Just being straight.
But again, it talks to the level of challenge these warbands are to each other. I think because it looks like Karond is actually nervous about facing Klajd in an open melee fight.
Yeah. And he should be. He should be.
Yeah, he should be. Which is why he's gonna have to do some fiddling around with camping and luring Klajd closer to actually have the advantage to go into that melee fight. It's a smart move on Karond's part. It's part of the game. It's strategy, if you want to call it that. But God, is it boring.
Yeah, I just seriously, I needed to tell him that camping. I mean, come on, Karond. I mean, he's better than that. He could actually do better. This is not okay in my book. But hey, I'm not the one playing, but. But all right. So he's I mean, Klajd noticed this as well, and understandably he's being very, very annoyed by it right now. I mean, it's okay. Oh, did he just say that he wasn't camping? Did Karond actually say that? I think he did. Huh. Okay. I don't know. I agree with Klajd here. You can definitely
get some trash talk back and forth now. It's really good.
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. Okay, we have the 2 Templar Knights coming up. I really love how Karond has arranged his initiative. It's like 40, 43, 41, 40, 43. So many. Okay, he's doing it again. Alright. Obloth, Demon Slayer. Yeah, that is pretty boring to watch. Sorry about that.
Hey, you could go on Twitter and retweet the tweet.
Oh, retweet the tweet. I can retweet the tweet. Retreat?
Retreat the tweet.
I can retreat the tweet.
No. But yeah, so while we're watching this standing around, we can talk about how the tournament went.
Which tournament?
The BBL3, you know, the final thing we're watching,
yeah.
we're catching.
Yeah, we can.
Come on, Game Night, be a little bit professional.
Oh, yeah, all right. Let me just read this. There we go.
No, I mean, aside from the power creep of the Lads Got Talent guy, and of course the overwhelming damage of the Sisters, Comets, and direct damage spells in general, BBL3 was it was quite good.
I quite agree.
We've done okay, to the sense where I don't think everybody was. I was still annoyed that some people felt like it was a must to play Deadly to be competitive, and having seen the difference in gold across everybody's starting warbands and how many skills people get to train during the tournament and what stones they pick out of PvE, and I can see the problem we have with somebody being able to farm Deadlies.
Definitely.
And other people are struggling to just do hard.
There's no doubt that one of the better moves for BBL4 was reducing the difficulty even further. Just letting people do hard and nothing else.
I mean, I think it's I know it's a progression league, and I know it's about how well you do your PvEs and how you build your warband for the PvE. But if we just turn this into a level 10 league,
yeah,
by everybody doing deadlies, and you get to do like 3 PvE between every PvP, I think a lot of the charm and customization of the warbands will go out the window, because everybody will just be using an online builder and following it to.
I yeah, definitely agree.
You won't have these small differences you can tweak during the tournament to go like, okay, I'm facing sisters next, I need some magic resist now. And you put points in intelligence, or you train up to resist magic, or whatever you but if you get like 3 ranks across 2-3 PvE games, it's just like, nah, I have 6 points I can just use for whatever I want from the next part of my build.
Yeah. I feel that also one of the things with BBL4, what we saw in BBL3 was luck in getting items, and some people were just more lucky, and that meant better PvEs afterwards. It meant better PvP matches, and in general it just put off the balance of the entire league, that the RNG rewarded some people with better items than others. So
I mean,
reducing that to
Karond
whites
that
now.
Got the purple longbow early.
Yeah.
And he's been sitting at the top ever since, because nobody's really been able to match that damage output until the sisters got the mastered comets.
Yeah. I just noticed that Klajd just let Karond know that it's very weird that he's being so defensive, because last time he was very offensive, going straight for people, and he has been very, very passive in this fight so far. Klajd is doing all the work, if you can say that in PvP, but he's definitely doing most of the work in getting this fight to be something. And now he sees that his leader moved all the way over there. He's like, what the heck? That is a long trek.
I think
but Klajd has him pegged. He knows that the rest of his warband is there.
Is doing a little bit of misdirection.
He's trying at least, but Klajd has him figured out. He knows. I just noticed he put the map over by the side, the right side of his card there. So he definitely knows he's trying to do some misdirection.
Yeah. I mean, he knows Karond has set up an ambush
A new round
right
has
there.
started.
Yeah. And he's still there.
The question is how Klajd is gonna actually break into this, because he could take the bait, go for the leader, set himself up to get flanked. But if he's smart about it, he could use the Templars to take that flanking attack.
Yeah, he definitely could. If he can move close enough to get both Templars in, to break the Overwatchers, and then just go full on out on his ranged characters, this could be really interesting.
Because let's just assume that.
Hey, Kitten Paw. Hey, buddy. The J is a Y sound, like Klajd.
Why?
Klajd? Which J?
Klajd?
Klajd. Oh, Klajd. Thanks. Almost like armor clad.
If he's saying Klajd, he's spelling like crap.
Klajd. Well, if that's the way it's pronounced, I'm just, I mean, I thought it was Klajd. Because it's a J, it's a Klajd. But Klajd. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I lost my train of thought. Thank you, King Paul.
Klajd. We'll say Klajd. Helmet is going. Where is Helmet? Where is Helmet? Oh, he's down. Okay, he's going over on that side. Now, Klajd? See, now I can't say his name. Klajd needs to be extremely careful that he doesn't split up his warband, though. Probably a Polish thing. Ah, okay, okay. I think it looks really cool, his name. Really like the look of it. Oh yes, okay. He is definitely moving in on the right side.
But he's gonna have to be careful about being spotted.
Extremely.
Because if Karond notices that he's not taking the, he could be setting himself up for.
But yeah, we see there. He knows he's there, and that was before he noticed like the mouse over. You can actually see where enemies are, but that was before he started to move his mouse over there. Klajd, yeah, Klajd. Klajd is cool too. Mr. Klajd. Still nothing. No fighting. Okay. But it's 9 melee versus 7, of which only 6 are competent, Karond said. Still, that's... I mean, that's no excuse for camping.
Is that Klajd's problem, though?
I would say that is no excuse for camping, still.
And with the stats we showed earlier, should Karond really be complaining? I don't think so.
I don't think so, no. He is definitely the best equipped warband in the entire BBL3. We can just pull up the stats again here for that is wrong.
Not only do I think he's the best equipped, but I think he is the... I would say he is the most prolific. If I could speak, I would. I'd say he was the best PvP player of the bunch.
Yes. Definitely.
And he's been showing that repeatedly in this tournament, how he is manipulating the surroundings while you think you have something to.
Definitely, but that doesn't excuse this.
No, but even the small misdirection he's doing here, where he's set up an ambush, he's taken the idol with his leader, and now he's running the other way. If not for the fact that Klajd knows what's going on or has seen it before, somebody would have been fooled by this and they would be gunning.
Yeah.
And Karond would have been able to come from the flank and just murder.
But I mean, yeah, okay. I'm just really not fond of this tactic, to be honest. Really not. And this is where I just gotta say, I really hope it backfires on Karond. Are you sure we didn't put something in?
Yeah.
Dang it. In BBL4? Do we have any camping restrictions there?
No, but I have absolute power, so I'll just...
Kittenpaw, he has been there the entire match.
Yeah. Karond decided that his cart was a nice place to hang out, so he moved around the corner and he just camped.
Stood there.
yeah, I don't know if he's
I'm
drinking or
really
having a snack or what he's doing.
I'm really annoyed by that, to be honest, because he's just too good of a player to use tactics like this for, what is that? What turn is it? It's 3-4 turns? Jeez.
Oh, I think we're on 5 or 6.
Jeez.
Yeah, and there's been not much activity, just standing around, buffing,
Doing ambushes,
Overwatch.
buffing, yeah. I mean,
Running out and scout and run. I mean, this is why I want backtracking at 0.
yeah, I know. But at least it's at 1, so. But wow, ending turn, just standing there, doing nothing. Karond, if you're watching this afterwards, I just gotta say, you're really not making a name for yourself in this. You're really not. That is uncool. Nanashi says, I guess it's not his day and hasn't the spirit for this final today. It's a thing to wait for his opponent and another to spend several turns behind a wall. Which this has been. Wow. Get it over with, Kittenpaw says. Charge! Okay.
So Karond might actually scout out Klajd now. Well, maybe not.
Nope.
But the leader's back at the ambush.
56? What? Whoa.
Spend a turn running back and forth. Awesome.
Whoa, okay, yeah, because he just ended his turn with all the characters. I was like, is this way behind? No, it's just Karond being, ending his turn. I bet the viewers are excited.
No, not really.
Not really. Not really happy. Gotta say.
But yeah, I don't know if Karond realized that Klajd isn't taking the bait, so...
Well, that could be a good thing for him. Let me see. I need to go there. I really like how Klajd is moving forward, utilizing the terrain to really get some movement in every single turn. And that is, for me, that is how Mordheim was supposed to be.
The problem with this is that he's running out of corners to hide behind to not get spotted when Karond runs out and just... Yeah, I feel for him too, Ken. I think it's
yeah.
It's a little bit annoying that Karond is actually ducking this because he should be able to take this. But then again, I mean it's a nod to Klajd. I mean he clearly has a strong band because otherwise Karond wouldn't be hiding like this.
Yeah, clearly Karond is really scared to lose to Klajd, and I guess that's a good thing.
I mean, from a perspective of Karond being as overwhelmingly successful as he's been in this tournament,
yeah,
I think it's awesome that Klajd has him so threatened that he has to hide behind the wall.
Yeah, I would say so too. I mean, that in itself is a win for Klajd. Gotta say. But again, look at that. He's actually doing what I would say you're supposed to do. He's moving, he's calculating, he's finding areas where he can safely place his characters, but getting forward. He's actually moving forward.
I mean, the best thing for Klajd would actually be if he could get to the first floor of one of the buildings on that out of sight, so that once he moves his characters in that are in and they get spotted.
Yeah.
And Karond moves out of his little corner and starts the fight, he can drop down and
Exactly. That would be perfect. Just hiding heroes.
Hide on top of the camera.
Yeah.
That would be beautiful.
Oh, he's actually thinking that Karond is gonna move forward.
Oh, we all know that's not happening.
That is not happening at all.
It hasn't been happening for the past 6 turns. Why would it change now?
I mean, and Kittenpo, yeah, it's really bizarre. I mean, he is the #1 seed. He should be moving forward quite a lot more than he is. That is it's really weird. But I guess it's just the caution. It's just not really in the spirit, I would say.
A new round has started.
Okay. Sets a favorite at least, Yarpa says. Go Klajd! May the RNG be with you. You have supporters, Klajd. You have supporters. He's trying to find like an optimal spot that he can be in. But again, I mean...
Karond notices the deny the heretic?
Yes, he did.
How's he gonna react to that?
He's gonna say, haha, he put down deny the heretic 2 places where I am not gonna be.
Yeah, but he notices that Klajd is Klajd is
Klajd, we love you, buddy. It's nothing against you. It's just we have a really hard time pronouncing that name. We're Danes. I guess that's an excuse.
Yeah, but I can say sauce.
What Klajd is doing, though? What is that running back and forth? Okay. There's winning and there's winning with the honor. Indeed, Kittenpo.
I mean, yeah, and then there's losing and losing with a straight face.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, in my book, Klajd is a winner. Because he's played to move forward every single turn. Maybe not a lot, but that is what you do.
Well, considering that Karond is just standing around, Klajd should just take all the time he needs. He just needs to move 1 block ahead every...
Yeah.
Basically, just from one corner to the next corner and just wait there.
Yeah, get the most of it. So at one point he will be able to actually go in and just ambush him.
The only problem I have right now is that Klajd is gathering his. They're starting to get clustered together here, which makes him very weak to an ambush from the flank.
Yeah.
I would at this point, now that he's this close to what he knows to be the, I would see if I couldn't spread out my guys a little bit more. So if we start a fight, I don't have all the guys tied up in the same positions.
But the problem is, and you're gonna see this now, Karond is just gonna say, "Oh, he's coming from that side. I can see him, as you can see there. So that means I can just stay here. Just look." He's not going to move forward. He's not going to take up an offensive position further ahead. And there we go. He ended his turn. And that in my book is just a bit sad right now. This is getting a bit sad. We've streamed for an hour. I think the match has been on now for what? 45 minutes? That is 45 minutes of camping, Karond. Uncool, dude. Uncool. I really hope that he doesn't play like this in your what's it called? The Chronicles or the MM2?
He's not playing the Chronicles.
Oh, he's not playing. Okay,
he's managing.
Managing, yeah. And I gotta say, I would love to have played in the BBL4. Don't get me wrong, but managing it, holy cow! I spent a lot of time doing that. So there's a lot to do there. Let's see. At this point, I'm just like, why should I even switch to Karond? Because he's just gonna end his turn. Jesus. RNGesus, that's what I mean. I didn't want to offend anyone. Yeah, he's gonna wall up there. Yeah, okay. And it's really hard to be talking about tactics in combat when there's no combat yet. But it's going to be interesting to see who is actually going to go in first. Who do you think will... Oh, look at that. Klajd is having an idea of going around the side with his captain there. Interesting.
I mean, if Karond is setting up a defensive perimeter on the side of the corner there, Klajd could actually just put, let's say, a Templar and one of his zealots over there to just tie those guys up.
Yeah.
And Karond would have to bring a Templar over there to assist, because otherwise the Templar is gonna rip through those two zealots.
Man, look at what Klajd is doing. That is so cool. He's actually moving into the buildings, going as far as he can into the corner, and using perception to see if he can see someone through the building, and then moving to the next building. That is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful tactics right there. I love it.
Oh, he doesn't really have any more options other than that, because he's running in blind to what he knows is an ambush of people just standing.
Yeah, and it's totally closed off, so he can't do that trick anymore moving forward. So all there's left is moving.
I think Klajd only has the option of overwhelming the corner there.
Yeah.
With a Templar and a Zealot, and see if he can push that way. Make Karond commit to defending that side with a Templar of his own.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna cost Klajd a Templar, but then he should immediately advance through the...
And push forward through the wall there. But it's gonna be really tough. And Karond has a Templar on the side, just in case someone else should be coming from that side. Jeez, Karond, frickin'. If Klajd is sitting there being a bit annoyed, I really understand him. This is ridiculous. And I get being tactical, I get being cautious, but this is the finals. Jeez. It's hard to believe this is Karond, Kittenpaw says.
I would agree.
I will leave that up to people themselves to decide, but I mean, Karond did write me on Discord. I'm streaming his Twitch, hopefully. Yeah, it says Karond is 84. That is his Twitch. It's his warband. So I need to assume that it is Karond himself. Yeah, okay. Just gonna switch to the dual screen here for a moment so we can see what Klajd is moving about. Now it seems Karond is just doing nothing. This is so weird. Never seen anything like this. Really. And I get, I mean, a win is a win, of course, but there's no honor in this, to be honest.
Nothing's happened yet, Nanashi.
I finished my laundry. Well, we've seen...
I'm sad to say nothing's happened yet.
No, but we've seen Klajd doing some really nice tactics, moving forward, and that is good to see.
I mean, Klajd has been a study in advancing against unknown territory.
Definitely. If you're watching this, then at least take that away from this recording here. How to move upon a camping enemy. That is what you can take away from this.
And now that we have the stats on the screen, I just want to point out again that Klajd actually has a PvP record of 107 for and 72 against. So he's used to losing people and still win.
Yeah.
Karond, not so much. He's used to coming out of his PvPs with a full warband, which means he's utilizing everybody to win.
That is true.
So I think that's also going to be important, because if Karond starts losing, how's that going to affect? Can he actually pull off a win if he loses? Let's say he loses his Witch Hunter captain. That's a lot of his potential damage.
Yep. And I think that's what Klajd is actually gunning a bit for. Getting around the corner, or getting to get to his captain and just
Actually,
kill him off. He's moving forward right now.
All the buildings on the left side of that corner, from Klajd's approach, are blocked off. So if he can actually pull the fight around the corner,
Yeah.
that would be amazing for him.
Yeah. But then you need to have an opponent that actually sees an opening and wants to go for it. And it just seems like Karond will be standing around for this entire match if he has to. Kind of daunting.
Running
I gotta
out,
say.
scouting, running back. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
We need to put that backtracking at 0.
Right now, I don't think it's an issue with the people we have, because at least from what I've heard, people are having a lot of fun and just advancing on each other because they want the fights to happen, you know?
Well, backtracking 1 helps, but
Yeah.
the whole backtracking 3 we had going for BBL3, clearly you see what it's getting used for.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that is a huge issue, because you can just scout ahead like there's no tomorrow.
It would be fun though to see Karond roll 100 on his while he's just standing around buffing.
Yeah, just explosion.
If he could explode a priest, that would be so funny.
That I would laugh my freaking R's off. My eyes. That was eyes, not. And now I really get why Klajd is being very cautious, because he knows what he's going to be running into if he moves too fast. And he also knows that if he moves too fast and exposes his characters, Karond will just be able to run out and potshot him for 2 or 3 turns.
And that's the real problem, because with purple weapons, if Karond can get both his range characters out and just do a full volley of 7 that's potentially 140 damage on a hero that Klajd really needs to win this fight.
Yep. It's going to be extremely important how this opens up. That's going to be the main thing.
Yeah, I think Klajd is doing the right thing here. Now now he just needs to commit one of his Templars to go around that corner up there with a Zealot and force the issue. And then he can just, with overwhelming force, just run right up them.
But definitely, that is going to be his only way to do this, because Karond is not moving.
No, Karond, he knows he's coming, so there's no point in moving. He feels like he has the advantage right now with the position that he has. And really, it's up to Klajd to I don't know, figure out how to break that nut. And I mean, fair play to Karond that he's been playing amazing old, but this really is the equivalent of hiding in a house, making it a fortress with your mercenaries.
Yeah.
And everybody complained when that happened. Even Karond.
Even Karond. And I mean, if you complain about stuff like that and then do it afterwards, you're just being, what's it called? Amoral?
Hypocrite.
Hypocrite, yeah, that's right. It just sounds so rough, but I mean, that's basically what this is. It's very hypocritical.
Though I do love that the final of the BBL3 is important enough for Karond to actually go back on.
That is true.
Is solid.
Yeah.
So kudos to us. We made an awesome tournament.
Hey, high five. Book. Kitten Paw isn't happy. Nope. None is. Yeah, no one is. I mean, does he really think any of us watching thinks he's being good? That is pretty insane.
The only thing Karond is being good at right now is exerting patience. He is insanely patient, waiting for an opponent that he doesn't really know for a fact is coming the way that he thinks.
It's just a bit sad, I feel. It's a bit sad. Yeah. Klajd is really having a hard time figuring out how to push through that. And I definitely get that, because if that right flank was open all the way down through, so he could move from building to building, then he would have a chance to do it. Because at this point, there's only one way, and that is running in, and that will mean full-on shots for 2 rounds. That's what I'm seeing. And that is what makes this really sad. Oh, sorry.
And I mean, looking at the initiative ladder, I think.
Thank you, Artbug.
Klajd needs to move in with the last people on his initiative ladder.
Yeah.
Because Karond is gonna get a full turn right after he pushes the
exactly
attack if he doesn't.
Exactly, because of the initiative ladder as well.
Yeah. It's also a point of with who should he push, because if he pushes with the wrong guy, Karond is going to get a full round of attacks on whoever initiated.
Yep. And that is going to be, it's going to be deadly. Almost no matter who you have doing it. It's going to be deadly. I mean, you could get lucky if you have a really high range resist Templar, but at this point, it's just, dang, it's sad. Hey, Artbug! Oh, we are on YouTube. Yes. Yeah, sorry, it's a rerun on on Twitch of last week, I think it was. But the thing is, I want to stream to both sides. I want to stream to both YouTube and to Twitch, but I can't. I'm not allowed to. On YouTube, you actually have the option to set a lower quality. I'm not allowed because I'm an affiliate on Twitch, which means that they are exclusive. My streams are exclusive for 24 hours on Twitch. And I want to get around that, and I can still get what equals subscriptions, a member on YouTube. So, I mean, it makes more sense for me to be on YouTube. Plus they pay more. I get 80% of any join members, sub members, while on Twitch you only get 50%. Nice, Artbog. It's good to have you here, buddy. Good to have you. You haven't missed much. Let me just tell you that, because we have
we have been going for an hour, and it's been a campfest by camp, and Klajd is trying desperately to figure out how to break through.
Yeah. And doing a really good job, I gotta say. Still, kudos to Klajd for being an awesome guy, for being the Mordheim player that we want to see in these tournaments. I mean, he has been moving forward the entire time. Now he's a bit stuck, which makes sense. Which makes perfect sense, and we see him moving back there. Jesus. The Orange Jesus. Alright. Matthias. He's gonna move out, look, see if he can find anyone to shoot, and then he's gonna move back in. Where there? That's not it. Oh, there. Oh, watch stands. Okay.
I mean, we figured that the Lads Got Talents were too much of a power creep early in the progression league.
Yeah.
So instead of trying to figure out how we're gonna balance that, we simply just made them go away.
We told them to go away.
We told them to get out of here.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it would be something like, okay, you can't have Lads Got Talent until you have a rank 4 warband or something. And at which point it's just
it's a bit
I mean, the mercenaries, which is the warband, I perceive as being the ones that benefit the most from the Lads Got Talent. If they can't have a Lads Got Talent by rank 4, they're already committed to either warlocks or youngbloods.
Yeah.
And then there's just no point.
And then you don't, I mean, you don't switch those out.
No. I mean, and you can't do like I did in BBL3 and go a full henchman warband, because then you just get slaughtered.
Okay, Karond is moving out a bit to scout even more. Utilizing the backtracking. At least that's also a tactics, I guess. Oh, actually I didn't notice that stun on his what's it called, warrior priest there. Huh. Yeah, he's taking a bit of a chance, just buffing every single turn. I would love to see an explosion though.
Yeah, but then again, we have gear in place that makes sure that doesn't happen.
Yep. Yarpa says, as the game is very exciting so far, I was going through the BBL4 rules. Yeah, that was the LGT. I love the sarcasm there, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. At least I hope we make it a bit more interesting with all the talking, but I mean, it's really hard to keep figuring things out.
I mean, I was hoping that we would have a melee slugfest by now that we could talk about.
Yeah.
And go like, oh, that purple axe is really important in this.
But no!
Sadly, we aren't seeing much of that yet.
Ooh. Okay, the brother is moving up.
Yeah,
Oh.
or some kind of death.
Could he potentially put a guy there, and then next time he scouts, could he put him there without Karond noticing? That is the question. No. I think maybe he could at the very edge. He's gonna push a bit further back. I mean, Klajd must be sweating a bit right now, because what the heck is he gonna do here? Except for just running in when he doesn't have the stamina to keep on doing this. But I like his persistency. I like that he doesn't just buy into that he is the one that needs to take the first step. Thank you very much, Klajd, for that. Because he doesn't deserve him running in now. He definitely doesn't. Yeah, we need death, Alucard. Hey, Nemja. Namanja. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to see you. This is probably going to be the longest PvP match I've ever seen.
I mean, I am somehow looking forward to Karond's commentary on his own street VOD.
Yeah.
Because I really want to hear the reasoning behind standing behind the wall for what is 10 turns. I want to hear him justify it on the video how he's doing.
Without being amoral or hypocritical about it. I mean, if he doesn't admit that this is pretty cheesy, I would say that speaks to Karond and his playstyle and his morale.
The only thing I'm worried about right now, I'm sitting here watching this game. The only thing I'm worried about is, has he been playing like this the entire?
I haven't heard any reports of it.
Yeah, I haven't heard anybody complaining about, well, Karond is camping excessively. But I mean, 5 or 6 turns, he could have been standing there camping until he moves out, until everybody's out of positioning.
Yeah.
That could be a thing. I don't know. And I mean, from what I'm watching, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I mean, it kind of, as I said, it speaks to his morale a bit here, I feel.
And considering that he had the purple bow early in the tournament,
yeah,
that would actually appeal to the waiting around, waiting for people to get out of position, move out and puck shot on them.
Yeah, definitely. But then again, I wish that people would have said something, because then we could have acted on it. And I feel right now I can't really act on this because we don't have any rules in the BBL3 or in the BBL4 that actually denies people of this. We have a moral code though. I mean, the moral code must be that you don't camp for 6-10 turns, right? Just tell me I'm wrong here, chat, because there's something definitively wrong with this. Klajd is just being, like, he doesn't know what to do, because he knows that if he goes in, he's gonna be slaughtered. That's not fair. I don't know. I might be a bit... Am I being unfair? I don't know. I don't think so. What can I do? You can move forward. Is he actually telling Klajd that he is the problem now? What? I mean, seriously, he's outside because you didn't move, Karond. Jeez. I'm playing defensive for a reason here. Really? That's not being defensive. That is being outright campy. That is not defensive.
No, you don't. Do not spam his chat. Come on.
No, I'm just writing.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I didn't spam. I didn't do anything. I just told him what I said on stream. He's not being defensive, he's being passive. There's a distinct difference between being defensive and being freaking passive. Yeah, they're both witch hunters.
I know how we're gonna fix this.
Yeah?
We're gonna put a time limit on the map.
Yeah, but we can't now. That's what I mean.
No, but we're gonna do. I mean, for BBL4, we can put time limit on the eliminations.
Yeah, from the eliminations and forward, time limits.
Yeah. I think we're gonna put a time limit of an hour. I mean, a match should be over around an hour if both people are participating.
An hour and a half, because you do have the damage output and stuff to take into consideration. Some matches can be an hour and a half. This match would definitely have been an hour and a half if Karond hadn't just been mindlessly ending his turn. I've never seen it. Never in my entire Mordheim career have I seen anything like this. Not against anyone. This is close to an outrage. Jeez. Isn't there something in sports? I don't watch a lot of sports. That's called passive play.
Oh, no. No. You can stand there and kick the ball to your own team all the fracking.
In handball, there is.
It's their job to come. Yeah, in handball, we have the rule of passive play.
And then you have time on the match as well. Jeez. We should have put a timer on the matches. I definitely see the problem now. I didn't think anyone would camp like this, though. To my defense. I really didn't, because we have a moral code, as I mentioned earlier. The moral code must be upheld. Otherwise, no one is going to be wanting to play against Karond ever again. He is digging his own Mordheim grave here, from what I'm seeing. I mean, I wouldn't. From this, I would not play against Karond again, ever.
The layup game is just a yard penalty, right?
That's true. Yes. But that could mean a yard penalty could mean move your characters 1 meter forward every single turn. Mindlessly end their turn there.
So if I delay against, we're just gonna make it and then 3 and then 4 and oh, now you're close enough. I'm just gonna rush out.
No, but he has to move 1 and then end his turn. Haha. Yeah, Niman, I mean, none of us actually thought this would happen, to be honest.
We are making that rule. I am telling you right now, we are making that rule.
We are making that rule.
We are gonna have timed matches because this is silly.
In BBL4, the elimination and forward will be limited to 1.5 hours. This is hereby decided due to this crap. I am appalled. I'm appalled by such a seasoned player playing like this. That is appalling to me. It is downright, I don't know.
A match only your mother could love. I understand. I completely agree.
But I just want to say again that Klajd is not to blame here. Klajd has been playing as you would have expected people to be playing, moving forward against your enemy. Not freaking moving back and then just standing around. Is he taking it personally? Really?
You know what? At this point, he should. I can't find any excuse for what he's doing right now. He's not doing it for tactics purposes. He's just doing it to delay the game and force Klajd to come out and sacrifice himself. At this point, we're 15 minutes away from almost having a 2-hour match of Karond just standing around.
And then, did you see what he just wrote? He wrote, "Let us see if we can jump something."
No, we have a massive delay on you.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You're ahead.
I'm ahead? Okay. So I'm spoiling things. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you
so
are
sorry.
spoiling.
Huge spoiler.
Jump something.
Yep. Okay, I saw Gustav's turn now, and he took a defensive stance. I don't know what you guys saw.
We just got Gustav active.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's heavily invested in winning Kitten Paw. I mean, it's the whole emphasis of him making a video called "Why I Am the Greatest at Bloody Progression Leagues." I mean,
yeah,
he has a video on his YouTube channel how to get good at progression. This is not how you get good.
This is how you get everyone to hate you.
Noobs can do this.
I can see the future, indeed. It seems like I can. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't know the delay was that bad. Now I'm seeing Marius.
It's been fun though.
Yeah, I mean it's.
You're seeing Marius. We just started Humbug.
Jeez. Oh man. I'm so sorry. Me so sorry. Yeah, but it's because I'm in the future.
I want to be in the future too. That sounds like a cool place. It's magical.
It's magical over here. We all float down here, as they say.
I mean, who came in third?
Who came in third? That was Nanashi, right?
Wasn't it Hole Poker?
Oh, it's Hole. Sorry,
Yeah,
Nanashi and Hole
Hole
played,
Poker
and
came
Hole
in third.
Poker came in third.
I'm gonna do something drastic in about 30 minutes. If you still don't have it, I'm gonna do something insanely drastic, and Karen's gonna hate my guts.
Okay. I back you. Yorick's turn on my end.
So, guys, if you're watching any of the streams and you have access to the chat, just tell them that their 30-minute time limit just started.
I can tell them. I have access to both.
If we don't have a fight by 10 p.m., we're not gonna have a fight.
So we're calling a 30-minute time limit on this match.
Yeah, I mean, they're so close now that if they don't start fighting within 30 minutes and finish this, they're not gonna.
A new round has started.
Let me just notify.
Because that's a 2-hour match of him just standing there.
Yeah. That is freaking not okay.
It's not gonna be the same game, Alucard.
See you next week. Same game. No. No. Yeah, if it's gonna be a desync, man, that just declare Klajd the winner. Klajd.
And give Karen the silver medal for just standing around? I don't think so, Kitten Paw.
Yeah, but to be honest, at this point, that would actually make me very, very happy. I would love to do it. The problem is I don't have that contingency in my rule set. And it annoys the crap out of me.
I want to do even worse.
I mean, we could just strip him. Yeah, we could just do the Tour de France one. But
yeah, I mean, we could clearly just declare Karond a disqualification. We're gonna move Holpoker up to the final, and he's gonna face Klajd, and then Ashi gets the bronze.
yeah, I'll just simply say, alright, Klajd played like he was supposed to, so he wins. But I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be a total arse here, but this is just getting ridiculous.
I do.
Do we agree?
I can do that. I can be the ass.
I seriously need to... yeah, no, Kinpo, we didn't actually... It wasn't a rule. It was more of a... Let me just find it, because I'm pretty sure I put something in the Discord at one point. Let me just... I'm gonna find it, because if that is the case... Announcement... I need some proof of it. Camping...
Didn't you pin it?
Did I?
Of course you didn't pin it.
Of course I didn't pin it. Announcements.
Bloody hell, man.
Relevant. And I said on the 11th of May, I said, camping and stalling is hard to define as we have different looks on as when it is that or simply tactics. This is not tactics.
Yeah, do you remember who you were arguing with there?
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah. just want to point that out.
Yeah, I know. I know. BBL, okay, what is, so that was disappointing, camping, camp.
But yeah, Kid Paul, we don't have a rule of no, we have a suggestion, and we hope that players would follow it, that they should come out and face each other instead of just hiding in buildings. I think we saw, was it David? David was trying, he had a mercenary warband where he had like a firing line and 3 melee guys he just put in front, and then he made everybody come to him. And we started talking about the whole camping situation, and
yeah, well, I think it started with Kiddenpaw and me having a discussion about what was camping, because I was moving down the side. Kiddenpaw saw that as me camping around the corner. But that was I think it was one turn where I ended inside a building, moving everyone in, and then I moved out to go to face Kiddenpaw. So it was at most it was 2 turns, and I got the first shot off and attacked on Kiddenpaw. And we had that discussion, and then we had Holpoker, I think, in a situation as well.
I mean, Namanjo, you could make rules like that, but the problem is that with some of the maps, if you have to move a character or a henchman out of position just to follow a rule, they might get spotted and your whole ambush might get thrown out the building or whatever. So making people force move is not a thing we can. But what we can do is make a turn timer. Well, not a turn timer, a backtracking of 1 or 0. So you can't run out scout, and you have to commit to moving. And we could put a match time length limit.
Yeah.
And I mean, again, you can camp the entire match limit until the last 10 minutes if you want. But at some point, you're gonna have to come out, or the match is just gonna. So
I can only find that we've discussed it before, But I can't really find anything on the subject of, like, me saying no camping.
No, because we didn't.
And not defining it. I don't think we actually defined it.
We didn't. We didn't
God
at all.
dang it.
I mean, I was arguing that if people didn't commit any actions within 5 turns of the game, they would be. But yeah, I've seen a lot of the maps where it's just not possible. If you have to move in tactically on another warband, probably doing the same thing that Karond. 5 rounds of you having to create an action or being spotted or having to do something is just not enough. I mean, it took 6 turns for Klajd to just get up here.
Yeah. But I mean, if they had moved together, that would have meant that they would have been against each other in 3 turns. Tops, maybe 4.
But yeah, they're down to 23 minutes.
And that might even have been excessive. I mean, to give Karond that benefit, I mean...
I'm not only giving Karond the benefit, I'm also giving Klajd the possibility of, you know, like, if you can make something happen within the next half hour, we can actually have a fight. But I do see his problem as well, because he's locked down. He can't really advance anywhere without...
Here we go again. Once again, Karond has to suicide. Are you kidding me? He's actually taking the victim role of this. He does not...
He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. He seriously does not see the issue of what he's done. I just have to laugh at this, to be honest. But we can take it up afterwards if we want to do anything about this, because we have this on camera. We have everything on camera. There's no talking out of this, right?
Hey, Karond is actually shooting.
Yay!
I think
he is. What about if ranged characters don't score hit or attempt to hit from his place of standing in 3 turns? He needs to move to a new place? Yeah.
That's the forced move thing.
Yeah, Kitten Paw said, at least you moved from the freaking cart. Thanks. Yeah. I mean, I did. And he's gonna do the hit and run, and then now Klajd is gonna be forced to move in. I don't know, guys. This is not really cool.
So we actually had the first hit of the game.
Yep.
And of course, Karond's out there doing, well, we know he's going to be doing, taking pot shot.
Yep. He's still gonna do what he did before, and he's gonna get the benefit of his lack of moving, his camping. It's gonna pay off, and I don't really like that. I don't really like the idea that we're gonna see Klajd being screwed over by a guy that has been standing still for 10 freaking turns.
Almost 2 hours.
For almost 2 hours. Freaking hell, why can't I find anything on that? Because I'm pretty sure I made like a comment about it.
Yeah, but we didn't do anything official with it, so a comment is just a comment.
No, because it's from the official game creator. Let me see here. I will not accept people stashing high-level heroes, henchmen in fights they don't expect to win. Contest. Whose turn is it? It's still Klajd.
I mean, Klajd has to he has to move out of those buildings now, and he has to either advance now, or he has to retreat to a position where Karond can't run out and shoot him. Because as we just saw, Karond can run out, shoot, exhaust, run.
Yep.
And I don't know how that's suiciding though, because that's been the plan all along.
And I mean that is just again one of the this is so unfair for me because now I need to go out and suicide my people. No, you're not. That's not suiciding. That's still camping. Yeah, he placed him there for a reason. 60 matches. Yeah.
So yeah, we have 16 viewers right now, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're so sorry. Sorry, guys.
I'm very sorry. I mean, this should have been a lot better. I was expecting a lot better. I mean, this was really what
it was
to steal a line from Kid Paul. This was supposed to be the Battle of the Behemoth.
It was supposed to be the epitome of Mordheim PvP battles, and Karond just made it into a bastard of PvP battle in Mordheim. He has turned everything that is bad about PvP in Mordheim and showed it here.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I want to reward that.
I don't like Klajd going into this, right? He should not go into that fight. He should have ignored that stuff and just gone in and made sure that the witch hunter captain can't run out and
yeah, but it also makes sense that he is tired of waiting. But we need to do something about this. We need to react to this because it's not okay. But I just don't know how right now. No, Kid and Paul, that is exactly it.
yeah,
no one.
I want to sleep too. I mean,
no one is that invested. No one is that invested. Seriously. It's supposed to be friendly matches. That means you serve with dignity. You play with dignity. You don't offer your friends or your buddies games like this. It's being disrespectful to the entire community to do this. In my eyes, there's only one way to decide this, even despite the outcome of this. But it's really hard for me to make that judgment because I didn't put it in the freaking rules. Yeah, the battle that is about to happen, Kittenpost says, could have happened 1.5 hours ago. If only both sides had advanced. Oh, he fails
Okay,
the armor of righteousness. That is not okay.
Either Discord is being a problem here, or you're breaking up a lot.
I think I'm breaking up for you, maybe. Hopefully not for the stream. But I'm running 2 streams and streaming at the same time. That might be that might be why. Yeah, but things can start to happen really fast. Kid Paul. Once he starts with the massive ranged he has. Oh, good. Okay, at least that worked.
Okay, you're still in the future, dude.
Oh, you're right.
No,
I'm spoiling stuff. Yeah, I'll make sure to not comment on too much before, after a bit. Maybe it's better you call out cool stuff, Fenrir, because you're on the same delay as the rest of the guys.
Yeah, but I'm a little bit worried that I might be the one that is roboting all over.
No, it's fine. You're not. It's not that bad.
It's not.
You're good.
Bleep, 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 bloop. 1, 2, 1.
It's just if you talk too fast, I guess. Exhausting, so he can move away. Good move on his part. Oh, he blocked the door. I think the delay is only for you though, Fenrir. Just remember that, because people are watching the stream. You're watching the stream as well, but you're in Discord with me. So you just don't react to it, because then you should. Yeah, you're the one that's actually delayed. Yep. I just realized.
I'm delayed. I delay a lot.
You delayed it. So yeah, the viewers should be seeing things from my perspective. So if I comment on something cool, you have to wait. Alright. Klajd is still moving. What turn is this then?
I think, turn 8.
Turn 8. Okay.
Round 8.
Round 8, yeah. I think sometimes I've had matches where it took maybe 4 rounds for the engagement to begin, and I felt that was really long. Yeah, there's a delay from Karond's Twitch to YouTube, definitely, yeah. But that doesn't show on what you guys are seeing. But Fenrir is in the Discord, and he sees an extra delay from getting my stream. So that's...
I have Game Night's direct comment whenever he sees something cool, and I have to wait like 15 seconds.
Yeah,
to have it on screen.
Okay. So he's insulting. Did he get any hits off, or I didn't actually see? There's Lerke down there, and he has a zealot coming from the back. He's actually spread out quite a bit there with 2 of his zealots. That is a weird tactic, to be honest. Okay, so he went all the way back. Yeah, the best stream is definitely Klajd, because that is coming through really good. There's no delay there. Yeah, so he ran back with that Zealot and then ended his turn. Instead of going up and engaging. Again, more passive play. It's very disturbing, to be honest. Careful approaching. I think maybe that was a mistake, though. Why put him in the corner and then carefully approach? That's... okay.
Did we not have a backup guide in the rules?
Yes. There should be... no, maybe not, actually.
Did you remove it?
Yeah, I think we did. Delaying, okay. Just gonna do a lockdown. Yeah, we're gonna see that again. No attacks, instead just Web of Steel so he can counter-attack. Because careful approach reduces movement. Oh, okay. Never actually used that a lot.
Nope, we actually removed.
Yeah, because the problem was that people were seeing it as a means to cheat. Giving that option to people. Inside the rule set. Okay, he could have engaged there though. Okay, delaying. Alright, Karond, let's see what he does. He has 6 guys going. Alright. Since we have the delay, I might as well go over here. And he shot, okay, he shot Humbert with Trial by Pain. And a nerve shot. Regular shot, okay. Kind of think he's aiming for getting that crit in, maybe. No, that's a 0, so okay. A bit of damage, not a lot. We see it in replay there. And now we have the Templar standoff. That's gonna be rough.
Rune of Dismay on the...
Yes.
I mean, it's not gonna do anything to the temp, but
nope.
That might be important later.
$30 damage to himself for the adrenaline rush. Headshot misses. 31 to hit. Look at that. That is good range resist. Actually impressive that the Zealot even hit at that point. Yeah, this is still going to take a lot of time And that's what I mean with... I mean, if this engagement had been there at turn 3, then it would have looked a bit different. But all that stalling... all that stalling is really not cool. 61 to hit on that one. Guessing that was an aimed shot. Yeah. No, regular shot. Okay. He just had... okay. A lower chance there before. 18 damage. And then we have Hadamar coming around the side. Nope, delaying. Okay. And if we're going like a bit silent, it's because, I mean, we've been talking for 2 hours about this match, and finally something is happening, but it's going slow. All right, retaliation. Oh, missed.
Just a second, Ignite. Let me just try something with Discord.
Okay. And there we definitely see the effectiveness of the trial by pain, because that means that the counter-attacking is out of the question, because he's taking full-on damage from that skill as it bypasses his armor. So every time he was going to be attacking, he would take damage, and he would have lost over, what is that, 20, 40, 60? He would have lost over 80 hit points during that turn if he had retaliated. That is why he did not do that. Which is, of course, a good move on Klajd's part. 2 more hours, yeah.
Yeah, at least.
I thought this would be over in 1.5, maybe 2 hours. Maybe. No. Well, you can definitely go watch on Twitch if you want to, but not my stream, because I'm not streaming to Twitch. Only YouTube with the finals here. At some point, I'm going to be streaming to both platforms again, though. Alright, just buffing up. Let's see what he will do here with Gustav. He does have an 86 to hit, which could be really good. And at this point, a strong blow would be most prudent, because that will make the parry less effective, but he actually manages to parry. Going for another strong blow because he does have Web of Steel. Oh my god! Right on the parry again. And he actually manages to hit twice with a 41% to hit. That is just ridiculous. Klajd must be out of his mind annoyed right now. Thank you, Nima. Nemanja. How do you say that? Nemanja. Thanks, buddy.
Like that.
Nemanja. I try so hard.
And again, with the rune of this, I mean, I think Karond has been using a lot of weapons to break people's leadership.
Which is a really good tactics. I mean, it does work.
I mean, against everything else but witch hunters, I think it would be amazing.
Yep. Oh, see, this is where I wish I could just switch seamlessly between them, but the delay does change it a bit. So it's actually better to see from this perspective here. 6 damage! Oh my lord. That is not good. A helmet taking a lot of damage from engaging here. Helmet having a great time.
Yeah, 30-minute highlight stream.
Lord Raymond. Yeah, that could be. That could be. Maybe I'll cut this down a bit.
I mean, I don't envy Game Night having to edit this for YouTube, because I mean that's just gonna be cutting out the first, I don't know, 2 hours.
Yeah, basically. So to sum up, the first 8 turns of this final of BBL3 has been Karond camping behind his card. I'm still contemplating what to do, or if to do anything about it. I'm really at a loss for words that people would actually do this in the freaking finals. I'm baffled.
You know what? I just came up with a silly idea.
Yeah?
What if the finals was a deployment chosen by us and a map chosen?
Deployment chosen by... Okay.
Yeah. So the players don't have a say in what map they have to play on.
Yeah, but still, I mean, almost every single map. The only thing you could do it with was if you put the ambush in and said, okay, the finals are going to be an ambush every single time.
The finals going to be a haunter in the dark.
Yeah, everyone spread out. Yeah. Yeah, Nanashi, I totally get that. I totally get that. Yeah, maybe we do want to keep everything in, but I'll edit in. I think maybe I'll edit in like the timestamp of the match actually starting, and then people can skip to that part, to this part, if they want to. But they can also watch the 2 hours of Fenrir and us, Fenrir and me, chatting.
I mean, we were entertaining as always.
As always, yes. Yes. But I think we do need to discuss about this match. If this is to have any consequences.
But it is gonna have consequences, because we already made up the rule. We're gonna have timed matches in the BBL4 elimination and forward.
Yeah, but I mean that doesn't help
first of all,
Klajd at all.
Nope, does not help Klajd. I mean, so didn't help anybody in BBL2 when we found out that people were doing silly stuff.
That's true.
And we couldn't stop Kaljetsky from cheating in BBL1 either.
No.
So.
But then again, I mean this, and if anyone wants to take anything from this, it's looking at the moral of these two players. I think that is definitely documented how these two
I think
play.
Karond just realized that Klajd is running with multiple warrior priests.
Yep. And with healing, both of them. So that is 80, that is 160 hit points he can heal
again,
each turn.
Again, also, Klajd is apparently, he showed off only one healer against the Hole Poker.
Ah, clever. Very clever.
So, I mean, that's another thing we have to take away from this. I mean, these guys have been scouting each other a lot. I can pretty much assure you that Karond has been studying all the videos of Klajd playing.
Yep, definitely.
I'm sure he's even cast a few of.
And now Karond is calling out Klajd for having 2 healers, and then he thinks he knows exactly which skills his warrior priests have.
Yeah.
But he's wrong.
And I mean, it's interesting to see, because I mean, if Karond's tactic is bound up that only that the Klajd only has 80 hit points a turn.
Yep. I mean, that...
So,
I mean, he can heal 160 plus 160 each turn. That's a lot of hit points. 360. That's a lot of hit points.
that's basically a Templar Knight up and running again.
Yeah. Oh, Klajd can't get in there, but he can get in on the other side if he wants to. The problem is, does he want to with Ulf?
I like that. I like Helmut is tanking that Templar though.
Yeah, that is pretty freaking cool.
Pretty awesome. And he's not actually taking that big of a beating that you would
expect. No, and the damage was higher on the retaliation. So I mean, he could have just Web of Steel and then just waited for Helmut to attack him. Oh, I have a bit of an issue with the stream, it seems. I lost someone. Okay. My computer is... There we go. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Can you guys hear me again? That was really weird.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a tiny issue there. Adrenaline rush. Okay, I think we just lost a bit of the stream there. Oh, Ludwig is having problems.
I have.
Now I can't hear you at all. I'll just
And
I'll go out of the Discord again here.
and I'm back.
Okay. Okay, sorry for that. That was weird. Okay.
Fanatic, which is beating the snot out of.
Oh, you're seeing that? Okay. Yeah. I bet everyone is complaining about camping, Karond says. No, dude, we're not complaining. We're calling you out. Uncool.
What?
Yeah, he just wrote that in chat to Klajd.
Now you're going all robot.
Am I roboting? Robottering.
Yes. Dr. Robot.
Yeah, it also told me that YouTube isn't receiving a good output. Hopefully everything is good, guys. Oh, Slavic Slavic, okay, Nima is okay. It's Slavic where N and J is one single letter. One sounds similarly pronounced like ordinary N. Oh, jeez. Nope. Alucard. To it not being good.
Okay. Luckily, all that robot stuff isn't on the stream.
Okay.
Not bad.
It's just weird sometimes.
It's
Man,
making
this...
it kind of hard to have a conversation.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's being a bit of a annoying thing here.
So Karond is gonna move in with the on the Templar. I don't know if that's the best move.
No.
No, he runs off.
Yeah, he ran off. Oh, to the robotic sound. Okay, so I'm not. There's no robotic sound on the stream. Good.
No.
Only from Fenrir.
Only Discord.
Only Discord.
Is,
Under pressure.
Discord
Encoding
is
overload.
great.
Yeah, right now it's my encoder and the internet that is being a bit of a pain here. So I'm really sorry about that. It's not used to carrying 2 streams for this long. But at this point, Karond's is a bit too much behind, so I'm not really using that one. I even think that Klajd has my
debug connection, and I am not having any issues with dropped packages or anything. And still, I'm hearing you like R2.
But again, I mean, I have the 2 streams up and I have the stream running. Yeah. Just try and update his.
So 2 turns, I think we should be seeing a silhouette go from.
Yep. The first one.
I think Klajd had was it a warrior priest that ran the left side of the.
Yeah. I think so. Oh, he misses on the headshot.
Karond has a fanatic running that way as well. Maybe to go at go steal an idol.
Oh yeah, he could steal the idol.
I mean, Klajd didn't bring his idol to this fight, which is very smart. Gonna get killed. around to pick up the... Since he's basically tying down Klajd in hero fight.
Yeah.
Trying to shoot him.
I mean, that could be. That could be a good plan. I don't know why this is running so nastily bad. So sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, something is definitely up.
Oh, he doesn't have any heals, it seems like. Yeah, no, the stream was fine. Not that long ago. He wants to try and increase the damage output by frenzying, but that means he can't parry now. Yeah, wow, everything on my PC is just running really bad right now. This has never happened before. And I mean, it's been running fine for 2 hours and 20 minutes. And all of a sudden it just starts degrading. I think I'll need... I'm gonna drop Karond's side, because now we do have the engagement, so hopefully that will help a bit with the stream. Also because he's the one that is really delayed. Wow, okay. Wow, that is a lot of vengeance. So Ludwig is definitely gonna go down real soon.